Well, hello there, and welcome to my back deck. And you know the rules. Every time I talk about COVID or quarantine, you gotta take a shot. So here we are today, in lockdown still, and I figure it's probably a good time to do a little DIY project to do with rallying. So we're gonna do an arts and crafts project all about Pacenotes. I was searching around on the internet and I stumbled across this steering wheel cover. So this is a cover for Pacenotes, and you just stick it over your steering wheel and you use it out on the stages when you're making notes. And it has numbers on it that determine the severity of the corner, and you use that in your notes. Some people use big numbers means a big corner, small number means a small corner, or the other way around like me, where a big number means a big gear and a small number means a small gear. That's how I kind of relate to it. And I've had a lot of guesswork in the past with, you come to a corner and I'll say it's a 3 and Christina will say, you sure, is that 2? And it's a bit of debate. So this should get rid of that issue, because this has all of the numbers around the steering wheel, which will help a lot when making notes. It makes them standard. Now, as we're still under a lockdown, we've started to ease up today. So it allowed me to go out and get the steering wheel cover. So I figured this is a good DIY project. So gather the kids around, let them help you out, and let's get crafting, shall we? So, what are the tools you're going to need? This here is some foam core. Optional, but recommended. Nice long ruler. Protractor, again optional, but highly recommended, especially if you're looking to teach your kids math and trigonometry. Some permanent markers and a pencil. I have some white duct tape. My car is white. Comes in handy for repairs, because white tape on white car, you don't see the damage. A knife to cut tape, and of course the steering wheel cover. So if you look at the product, it looks like a clock face, kind of, but not quite divided the same way. If you really sit there and look at it, you'll realize that it's the clock face angles yet tilted slightly. And I'll kind of show you what I mean as we start out. So to make sure the steering wheel fits on the card, because we're going to drop on the card. Okay, good. So first I have just drawn horizontal and vertical line just to be able to reference the steering wheel and line up. So I'm going to use the stitching. This one looks better as my top line. And I'm going to just eyeball the horizontal axis just for marking's sake, so I can line it back up again. I'll use a pencil because it's erasable. All right, good. So now we want to divide it like a clock. So a circle has 360 degrees. You divide that by 12, and that is 30 degrees each. It's my dad's old-time tool. And I'm going to start to mark off my 30-degree increments. So 30, 60, it's 90. Now, what we want to do is to just twist it slight. So instead of a 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, we're going to have a half between 1, half between 2, half between 3. So some math again, divide your 30 degrees by 2 and you'll get 15. So I'm going to mark off 15 degrees, 45, and 75. And I'm going to do the same thing on the lower quadrant. So I'm going to mark off 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90 is there already. And yes, this ruler should be long enough. So midsection to your mark. And we'll just go right around again. All right. So we have our circle divided into 24. And just to look at this again, line up here, bottom and top, and there we go. Now what's going to happen from here, if you remember the picture, this is going to be your 0, and the first notch is going to be number 6. And then from there, we're going to be skipping every 2. So this is position 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anything more than that, well, that's probably a hairpin. So there you go. Right. So we have those there now. What I'm going to do, so I'm going to use a permanent marker of where I'm going to put the tape. So I'm going to put one here, there. Remember, I'm skipping, I'll do the first one at 1, and then I'm skipping each time I go around. Skipping 2 all the time. So I know now where I'm going to be putting my tape. This tape is a bit thick, a bit wide. So not only to save tape, but to just make it kind of neat, I'm going to just sort of score it in half all the way around. Try not to cut myself. Will I come back to meet it? More or less. Cool. And I'm just gonna lay down some tape. Alright, so you can now see why I use the white tape. There you go. So tape shows up. What I'm going to do is just put one at 0 at the very top, just as a reference. That's a seam, so I just want to make sure that it's covered. Alright, so just go around and make sure that everything is sticking as it should. And of course, because this is just regular tape, if anything goes wonky with it, you can just redo it. Peel it off and redo it. And again, having white tape means you can really see the writing. So this is my 0. I already feel it labeling that though. So this is going to be my 6. Looks like it's just about, this might not last very much longer. This is going to be my 5. Coming back around again, other side. So you mount this onto the steering wheel, position 0, and then you remember the slight turn for me is 6, 5, 4. So you can see now by the time you start turning 90 degrees on the steering wheel, which is this empty mark here, I know that's somewhere between a 4 and a 3. So when I'm making the notes, depending how far I turn the wheel, I know that's what the number of the corner is going to be. So that should help with notes. Let us go try it out. Now I believe the model that you paid the 90 euros for is made of foam. So that's a little bit easier to get on or off. Okay. Go back a bit in case the camera doesn't pick it up. Here we go. So you can see when you're driving, you're making the notes. So I'll know now that when I hear that a corner is going to be a 4, I'm going to be turning from 4 to here. So just under 90 degrees. If it's a 3, it's going to be just over a 90. If it's a 2, I'm probably going to have to do a bit of shuffling. So prepare myself for that. And same thing with the 1 and the hairpin. So I think this is a good first draft. I'm going to pretty up the numbers when I get a more decent permanent marker, but that's all I had on me. So yeah, DIY Pacenote rally steering wheel project. Teach your kids math, teach your kids a bit of trigonometry, arts and crafts. There we go. Well, I hope that made some sense to you. And if you want to see anything else like that, let me know. If you would like me to explain about co-driving or anything, how Pacenotes work, let me know. Anything like that, just leave a comment and I'll see what I can do. So for now, until we can actually leave home for a while and do some stuff, that's about it. I'll probably put up another one after I test it and show you how it works. See ya.